Damar Hamlin is officially a rising star for Bills Mafia, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at the game film of Damar Hamlin's performance versus the Ravens. Hey Bills Mafia, welcome to my channel, Bills News Consolidated. The Buffalo Bills are still wondering how the loss of Micah Hyde will impact the 2022 season. Sean McDermott and Leslie Frazier gave the start to second-year player Damar Hamlin. By watching this game film, I came to the conclusion that Damar Hamlin may lack the coverage and awareness abilities of Micah Hyde, but he makes up for it with his speed, athleticism, willingness to tackle, and could potentially be better against the run than Micah Hyde. Shedding blocks and open field tackling is one of Damar Hamlin's strong suits. Some other things you're going to notice in this video is the single high safety look for the Bills, having Damar Hamlin back there at times, having Jordan Poyer back there at times, and also having those two split high safeties. Here we see Damar Hamlin in the box. The Bills are in a single high safety. You're going to see Damar Hamlin shed a block from an offensive tackle and actually impact the play. But Damar Hamlin's sitting there, reads the play, a lot of motion, sheds a block from the offensive lineman and tackles him. Lined up right alongside Greg Rousseau, comes in, sheds a block from an offensive lineman, somehow stays on his feet. Here we see Damar Hamlin on the opposite side of the field, playing deeper than Jordan Poyer. Jordan Poyer is reading the run. Damar Hamlin breaks in out of it. And the deep safety here is going to have his eyes the entire time on Lamar Jackson, keeping the play in front. These safeties are going to refuse to let anything behind them. And if a wide receiver or someone is going to get behind them, they're going to chase them down. Damar Hamlin has his eyes on Lamar Jackson the entire time, keeps all of the players in the play in front of him. And as this thing unfolds, you're going to see Damar Hamlin keeping all the wide receivers and everything in his peripheral vision, but also his eyes are locked on Lamar Jackson, and he breaks on Lamar Jackson. Look how fast Damar Hamlin actually chases down, reads it, reacts, puts his foot in the ground, and chases down Lamar. Another look of it, I just want to show you how quick this thing unfolds. Lamar Jackson takes off running, and look how fast Damar Hamlin covers that ground. Hardly giving up the first down. This is going to give us a good look at Damar Hamlin's block shedding ability. Now look at this. Comes in and block sheds, likely a tight end. Does a great job. Let's take another look. Damar Hamlin didn't have to make the tackle on this play because Dane Jackson and Matt Milano did the job. But if he needed to, Damar Hamlin ends up shedding the block here. Look at that, staying on his feet, and would have made the tackle if needed. Jordan Poyer is backing up. Damar Hamlin somewhat in the box, very close to the line of scrimmage. He's reading the defense here, locked in. Look at the coverage. Now, it was a reception, but Damar Hamlin did an excellent job, and we're going to get a great look at it here. Damar Hamlin's inside that box, and look how fast he covers across the field. Hardly catching that ball. Take one more look and just show you how close he was. Outreaching. That was just a great pass by Lamar Jackson. I mean, made Bateman reach for it and fall down because it was such a hard catch. Against this formation, I would have liked to see the Bills come back into a single high formation, but we're here in the two high safeties with Jordan Poyer and Damar Hamlin. As the ball gets snapped, you're going to see Damar Hamlin communicate to Matt Milano there, and it looks like the fullback gets out and gets a block on Damar Hamlin. Having another look at it, though, if Damar Hamlin was in the box, if he was lined up alongside the defensive end, he would have been in a much better position. The fullback is able to get to Damar Hamlin, right? If Damar Hamlin was in there to shock, to penetrate, I think it would have rerouted the running back. Here's a touchdown run by the Ravens, and we want to key in on Damar Hamlin here and just see if he did a good job. Damar Hamlin reads it's a run. He gets in there, sheds a block, a crackback block from Bateman, tries to impact the play. I don't think you can blame Damar Hamlin on this play. It's really the fault of the defensive line and also nickel linebackers. We only have Tremaine Edmonds and Matt Milano out there and Taron Johnson. I think in the goal line situation, maybe a base defense having Terrell Bernard out there would have been a little bit wiser. Also, Von Miller in this type of situation, maybe someone better against the run, like a Shaq Lawson in this goal line type of situation. You're going to see the Bills kind of get outworked, out-muscled. We were just outsized, and they scored. Awesome look here. Damar Hamlin communicating to the linebackers. The ball gets snapped quick, and what you're going to see is Mark Andrews come across the face of Damar Hamlin. He is looking at him, but the play happens so fast, and he's just a little bit late. Tough job. You could see Damar Hamlin and Matt Milano communicating something. Matt Milano says something to him, and Damar Hamlin just goes back fast and plays D. Just watch how much ground Damar Hamlin can cover, running backwards, keeping his eyes on the quarterback. He does such a great job. Creeping in the box here, reads that it's a pass. A lot of eye candy from Lamar Jackson and kind of gets out of position, and they make a great run. Now, what really throws Damar Hamlin off is the eye candy from Lamar Jackson. Watch Lamar Jackson in the pump fake and what this does to Damar Hamlin. The fake pump, look at Damar Hamlin and his foot placement breaking out towards the sidelines. It was a fake, and he comes back and hands it off to J.K. Dobbins. But Damar Hamlin reads it. He's a little bit late. He took that one step. That's all it was. One step out of place. But he cuts back, kind of gets caught up a little bit, and then chases him down, and Bills defense bottles J.K. Dobbins. It wasn't for Lamar Jackson's pump fake towards the outside. Look at Milano, Edmonds, everyone jumping to the left, thinking the ball was going that way. Just got us out of position. That one little step created that one running lane off 42. J.K. Dobbins found it and ran. Great game. The Bills safeties, it's a blend of keeping their eyes on the quarterback, but also the wide receivers. Damar Hamlin backpedaling, keeping his peripheral vision on the wide receiver, but also knowing that Lamar Jackson can run it. Damar Hamlin sees the route being run by the wide receiver and just breaks on this football. As soon as he sees that route, he breaks on that football. And what they're doing is they're timing it with the pass rush. These defensive backs are believing that our pass rush are going to get there within a certain amount of time, and they know when to break on the ball. Damar Hamlin fills in on this play. He doesn't make the play, but he fills in. He sees that it's a run, does his duty. Look at that. Had his eyes on Lamar Jackson, too. He has that containment for the Bills on that play. Watch this other angle here. You know, Damar Hamlin has his eyes on Lamar Jackson. See, look at number 3. Look at Damar Hamlin looking at Lamar Jackson in case he kept it. That RPO that the Baltimore Ravens run. Damar Hamlin has to respect that Lamar Jackson was going to keep it. So he definitely keeps his eyes on Lamar Jackson, sees that he doesn't have the ball, but breaks in and contributes, willing to contribute. This play is going to show you exactly why Damar Hamlin is a freak against the run. Look at how he reads this and comes right in and doesn't make the tackle but contributes to the tackle. He filled in that hole. Watch Damar Hamlin, see the motion coming towards him, reads the play that it's a run, knives right in, doesn't care there's an offensive lineman there, and really fills in and trips up the route. Getting warmed up, watch him read this route by the wide receiver, come in and actually make the tackle. What an open field diving tackle from Damar Hamlin. And we see this over and over again from Damar Hamlin. His ability to tackle in space. He does such a great job. Look at him fill in and grab and pull that wide receiver down. Damar Hamlin's going to blitz, another single high safety for the Bills. Watch just how fast Damar Hamlin is. This play, the Bills kind of get out of position here, and we're looking at Damar Hamlin, actually looking at Kaiir Elam. It looks like some sort of communication is going on there. Damar Hamlin sniffing something out that maybe the play's going that way. Matt Milano sticks his hand up in the air saying that it's going that way. Damar Hamlin rushes in very, very fast, right? And just kind of gets out of contain and misses the tackle. Here's another angle of it. Taron Johnson, Tremaine Edmonds, Matt Milano pointing at Damar Hamlin, telling him the run is going that way. Shaq Lawson kind of gets bottled up inside. Damar Hamlin goes way too far inside after starting outside and just misses that tackle. Now, he did hurt the player, I guess. One more look that Damar Hamlin kind of takes one step inside and then taps the running back, and he kind of twists up and hurts himself. Lamar Jackson scrambling here. We're going to see Damar Hamlin come into the screen and watch how fast he is. Watch how fast he was chasing down Lamar Jackson for Bills Mafia. Over pursues a little bit, but still the responsibility is Damar Hamlin, keeping a man in motion, locked in on that tight end, following the run, not wanting to over pursue. He did a great job. In the red zone, everything happens faster, and look how fast Hamlin reacts to Lamar Jackson, the quickest, twitchiest quarterback in the NFL. Damar Hamlin reads it, fills in that middle of the field, keeps his eyes on Lamar Jackson, and ends up tackling him short of the goal line. Here's the other angle, and watch how fast this has to happen. Damar Hamlin just reads it, knack for the football, holds him down. I believe this game film study proved Damar Hamlin's athletic abilities and proved that he's growing and developing as a player. He might not have the overall awareness of a Micah Hyde at this point, but he definitely makes up for it for his tackling abilities, his willingness to tackle, and his speed. We all know the Buffalo Bills are all about drafting and bringing in players with coachable deficiencies. Damar Hamlin was one of those players with coachable deficiencies. We've been coaching them up for this moment, and it's also about creating memorable moments on that football field. Damar Hamlin is in his opportunity right now to create those memorable moments on the field. He's just going to continue to get better and better, and I suspect that when Trey White gets out there, that it's just going to help Damar Hamlin even more. And we saw it last week. Now that he's actually next to Jordan Poyer, that helped him out a lot. Not having Jordan Poyer last week versus Miami was very, very tough. So do you guys agree if Damar Hamlin is a rising star for the Buffalo Bills? Comment down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. I really only grow when I hear feedback from you. So if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. Go Bills. Peace.